Hey, how's it going, guys? Andrew here, once again bringing you an exclusive interview with the one and only Obey Mala, probably the biggest interview that I've done yet, so say hi to Mala.
What's up, guys?
Okay, I'm glad to have you on this interview, Mala. I'm really glad.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. So I'm going to be asking you some basic questions, creative ones, and then some questions from the fans and subscribers. So, are you ready for this?
Yes, I am. Shoot
Okay.
away.
Oh, yeah, let's get started. So, question number one. Who or what inspired you into trick shotting?
Okay, well, I wasn't really inspired. I used to be like a tryhard and used to do like team like clan battles and stuff with this really good team. And one day, I met like this other side of online friends that sniped a lot, and I became friends with their friends who used to do this thing called Say Cheese, which was like a kill cam episode, and they put it on YouTube and put like songs to it and stuff. And they used to like do spins, and I was like, oh, this looks cool, so maybe I'll try it. And I ended up doing a lot of videos with them, and that's basically how I started trick shotting. I wasn't really inspired by anyone because I
So you were
really
just
wasn't
going.
into the whole YouTube thing until then.
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say, it's like you're pretty much just going along with the crowd. Like, uh, I
I
won't
mean,
say,
we started out pretty early actually. Like not many people were doing it at all. Like we were some of the first, and then I went on YouTube and found out that Zerko was actually doing like kill cam stuff, and I was like, ooh, we should learn from them.
oh
And then
yeah,
he was like the only other person doing that at the time.
yeah. Zerka has been a huge inspiration to all of us. So I'm glad that you found your way of inspiring yourself. So,
Yep.
so for the second question, like when you were in phase, like do you remember when and how you joined phase?
Okay, basically, I was on PS3 to begin with, and if you guys didn't know, PS3 was like getting all these hackers and stuff, and I basically used that as an excuse to get an Xbox and to attempt to join FaZe because Optic Jambi, or now Obey Jambi, he left Xbox to play with FaZe, or left PS3 to play with the FaZe members and stuff, and I wanted to play with him because we were like really good friends on PS3. So I decided to try to get into FaZe once getting my Xbox, and the way I did it was I asked Jamie to invite me to a private match one day, and FaZe Temper actually happened to be in the game, and I started talking to him, and then he added me, and then about a week later we were playing Search and Destroy on Scrapyard, and he invited me to a private chat and invited me into FaZe.
Wow, I never thought of it that way, but it's like I mean, phase is obviously big now, but it's like in my opinion, it's like Obey does have a little more style. So I mean, I respect your
Thanks.
decision for both. So just do what you gotta do. Okay. And
Yep.
for the third question, why did you get kicked from phase?
Okay, I got kicked from FaZe for inactivity. I didn't make a video for 2 months, and my personal belief is that I shouldn't have been kicked out because their reason for kicking me was that I didn't have my episode edited, even though I had 2 episodes being edited when they decided to kick me out, and my editor screwed up around 3 times. It took him 2 months to edit one episode, and then once he actually finished the episode and I was still in phase, he ended up messing up the edit and used a clip twice. So I just said screw it, and then I got kicked. And I feel like it was unfair. And I was told that my fan base was lost. And once I was kicked, the clan, FaZe clan, actually got a good bit of hate. And yeah, so it's like proof that I didn't lose my fan base just because I didn't upload for 2 months because my editor was taking longer than he should have.
Hmm.
But that's my side of the story, and I was kicked for inactivity.
Yeah, like we all have all our own sides on the story. So, but again, we respect your decision. You're doing good as it is. Okay. For the fourth question, are you still having as much fun in Obey Alliance?
I'm actually having more fun than I did in FaZe. Like in FaZe, I didn't like everybody, but
Hmm.
at one point in time, I did. I liked everybody in the clan. It was so much fun. I felt exclusive, like when the clan was smaller. And then there are some issues with some people. that some of you may know, like the issues between me and this other person, but not gonna get into that. In Obey, I like everybody. It's more fun. It's relaxed. No stress. It's more just playing for fun and then having good people to play with, so that clips eventually do come around and good content comes out with the benefit of having fun while doing it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there should be no reason why you shouldn't be having fun. It's still video games regardless. So, yeah,
Yep,
definitely.
very true.
Okay, for the fifth question, what was your reaction for Agony being exposed for faking clips again?
To be honest, I didn't really care at all. Like, people are like making it so big, like it's somebody died or something. Like, really, it's happened before. Don't see why you should like be all crazy about it. It doesn't affect you in any way. If it makes you feel bad that someone successful is doing it and you're not successful or something, and you're mad that they can get away with it but you can't, like you're working your butt off to try and get that big. And I do understand where you're coming from, but you really shouldn't be worrying about other people's business so much that it affects your own life. Like, it takes place in your own emotions and stuff. Like, it's a little overboard, but yeah, other than that, I don't really care about it.
Oh, indeed, that was actually very well put. I mean, everyone should worry about their own business and no one else's because it's their lives, not ours. So, again, very good explanation. So, moving on to the next question. As compared to MW2, how are you adapting to the gameplay on Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 2, I'm more of just an overall sniper. I'm not really a trick shotter. I'm not really a, like, quote-unquote feeder. I don't know if people are going to hate me for that, but I'm just playing the game to play it, and if I play, my party goes in search and destroy, I will snipe until last kill, and then I'll trick shot. And then if we're in like domination or something, I will just play like it's a normal game and snipe like go as hard as I can, try to get a kill feed, I guess, or any other type of sick clip.
Oh, definitely. Because, I mean,
Just sniping for the game, wherever it takes me.
heck yes. I mean, it's like you're no one's puppet, so you're your own
Yeah, do
individual.
whatever you want. You're not restricted to anything when you're playing. It's a game for fun. It's not meant for what other people want you to do.
Exactly. Okay. And for the next question, do you think trick shotters will return to Modern Warfare 2 someday?
I hope to God not. Like, that game is so old. Everyone's been on it for like 4 years now or something. You need to move on. Like, we're not. I mean, Call of Duty 2, like that's a great game, and like people went back to it every now and then for fun and like reminiscing and stuff, but they don't live on that game. I mean, some people do, but they're losers. But you need to move on and try something new and like adapt to it. You can't keep going back to the old thing because it gets boring. It's already boring. It's been boring for like a couple years. There's more to explore in these newer games, like Black Ops 1. People don't even play that, and there's so many things you can do. It's a really hard challenge to like be successful with getting clips and stuff on that game, but it feels so good once you hit them. So I say don't go back if you're like thinking about doing that.
Oh, agreed. Very. Okay. And for the next question, how long do you think trick shotting will last?
Trick shotting will last as long as there's equipment or something you could switch with from your sniper to or back to your sniper, and as long as you can spin really fast, that's about it. It's never
Yeah.
gonna die away.
You know what
People
they say?
do it. People do it in other games, so I don't think it's gonna ever die. Maybe it might die eventually in Call of Duty, depending on how the makers create the game. But there's other games you can do it on.
Oh yeah, go for the spins for the wins, as I say. Okay.
It's where I started. It's where I started, man. So.
Hell yeah. Okay, and for the final basic question, like, what are your future plans with your channel?
My channel, I kind of like went away, and I wasn't uploading the best content for a while, so I lost some of my fan base, and like a lot of people didn't like me for a little bit, but I'm trying to bring back the creative side of me that I used to have, which started my channel in the first place, and which was my big success in the YouTube like community, I guess. Trying to bring back the creativeness that I had and trick shots and coming up with new stuff, tips, new spots, and just trying to produce better content than I have been for like past couple months.
Mm-hmm. It's like what you start out with, you end with. So that's
I gotta go back to what made me who I am.
that's what everyone wants to see. Okay. So let's start with the creative questions. So the first one, how did you come up with the name Mala?
All right. So my last name, I'm not gonna say what it is for privacy reasons.
Yeah.
Privacy reasons, but
Yeah.
they mispronounced it when I played baseball as Malachik. That was my last name mispronounced. So I just took the first 4 letters. Well, actually, my gamer tag was O Malachik on PS3, and then when I joined FaZe, I had to shorten it, so I just changed it to Mala. So it's basically derived from a mispronunciation of my last name, and then made to fit with a clan name next to it.
Oh yeah, it's like because my last name is Nunez and like freaking principals at the offices would say it's like Andrew Nuns come to the office, Andrew Nuns.
Yeah. Been through it all, man. The last name thing.
Oh yeah. So for the second creative question, like who is the nicest quote unquote known person on YouTube, you know?
Ooh, this is hard.
It's like
The nicest, like recently or like
anytime.
on my way up, because I know a lot of people.
On your way up, we can go
On my way up, probably Jambi, because he really helped me get to where I am. Like he helped me meet Temper and everything. He was nice to me on PS3. He used to invite me and stuff. So as I wasn't really known, I probably had like 1,000 subscribers or something at the time, and he had like 20 or 30, I think, thousand. So he really like didn't see me different for having a lower subscriber base than he had, and he like treated me normal, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like okay, and for the third question, if you were to think of a pickup line for girls on the top of your head, what would it be? Go.
Your hair is nice. My hair is nice. Let's hook up.
Okay. Oh.
That's it.
It's like I would just go on with the dorky approach, saying it's like, oh, do you have Wi-Fi? Because I'd like to see your hotspot. Oh, baby.
I have a mobile hotspot on my phone too. It's
Ooh,
funny.
I don't go that way, pal. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, and for the last creative question, what is your best scenario for the apocalypse?
Scenario? Like what?
Like,
What's
I
gonna
mean, it's
happen?
like, what would your best, well, let's say, like, how would you define your apocalypse? Like, what would be the best version of an apocalypse?
Like the
BD.
coolest version? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
asking?
that's where I'm getting at.
Ooh, like it would have to be the world like opening up with lightning bolts flying out of like the cracks in the earth, like, and then drawing like vortexes in the sky, bringing alien ships with that are floating on water in the air and crashing down on us with I don't know, like volcanoes erupting and a poisonous gas in the air, and we're all suffocating. I don't know. This is getting
Okay,
kind
it's
of
like
weird.
I know it's
This is
like
getting
I'm
weird.
pretty much like traumatized just hearing that. I'm probably gonna have to like build myself an underground bunker now. So it's like it's like I would have gone with zombie apocalypse like The Walking Dead. Those
uh,
zombies are slow as hell, and plus more target practice with a shotgun. So
I did not know what you were asking for, so I
oh
just want to
oh no
avoid.
no, it's like you can
Oh
answer
man.
any way you think. Okay, since now that we got the creative questions out of the way, let's answer some questions from the fans, from tweets or messages. So from at Negroes KFCQ on Twitter, like what clan would you join if you left Obey?
If I left or got kicked from a bay,
Either way,
uh,
either or.
yeah, I would. I don't think I would join a clan. I might join SOAR if that happened, or I might chill and be a one man team, a one man TSU team. Just bring back TSU, but I'm the only member.
Yeah, TSU
That sounds like a good idea.
TSU 51st gen.
Yes, you know how it is, man.
Oh yeah.
Never die.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then from JPSW Amp on Twitter, how many bitches do you pick up daily?
They just flock to me. I'm like the shepherd of everybody, or all the hot girls actually. If you like see my Twitter, they're like constantly tweeting at me. My in real life friends are pretty jealous that I get so many girls on Twitter. They ask me for pointers and stuff like during class or something. They're like, how do you get this girl? Like if she was on Twitter, like what would you do? And I just tell her like just state how many followers you have, and then just say hit me up after it, and then it like usually works for me. Because I have like 13,000 followers. So, they just get kind of overwhelmed with the whole situation. And you're like, I gotta check this guy out. It's pretty big, so might be pretty big down there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like
I didn't say that.
I mean yeah, no, oh,
Shh.
no,
Shh.
no, you said it. It's all recorded. Exposed. Okay. I mean, it's like, and then what else do you think turns on male gamers these days, girl gamers? It's like, oh, that female voice. Oh. Okay. And from the next question from W7 Gluey on Twitter, ask him how he got into phase and how. Okay, I pretty much just read that out. Okay. And for the last Twitter question, how do you like to be famous on Xbox? Like, how do people recognize you in real life from Xbox at all? I think that's how he's pretty much putting it out there.
Well, I haven't really had any life encounters of people knowing that I'm Obey Mala. I mean, if I mention it, people will be like, "Holy crap, that's you" or something. Like I know some people that I played baseball against were actually fans of me, and I like talked to them after and stuff, and we met. It was just pretty cool. And that's because they knew like that I was gonna be there and stuff, but not any random encounters with people who recognized me. No.
Yeah,
But like on the fame wise, like on Xbox, it's actually kind of cool. Like everyone saying your name and stuff, like on in the lobbies and stuff. But sometimes it gets annoying. Like I was annoyed when I was in phase,
oh,
but like with everybody screaming and stuff all the time. But
hmm
now I'm kind of used to it and it doesn't really bother me. It's actually kind of funny hearing people like scream and stuff, or like a little kid be like, "Oh my god, mom!" and stuff. I don't know.
I
It
mean,
just makes me laugh. It gives a whole like a laughing aroma in the lobby and stuff.
oh, definitely.
So yeah.
I mean, it's like, I mean, you're a trendsetter. I'm just gonna flat out say it. So, which makes you recognizable to everyone. I mean, that's pretty much how most of the people like get famous, known out there. And it's like, I'd probably be the kid like at your baseball game wearing a Mala T-shirt, just cheering after you. It's like, Mala hit the Mala shot on second base. Okay. Okay, this was great having you on the interview. Thank you very much for watching our interview with Obey Mala, folks. So you want to say goodbye to the fans, dude?
I'd like to say thank you, Andrew, for having me on here. Thank you for inviting me on your show. And on behalf of Codinterview for letting you interview me. And thank you for all my fans out there, or anyone listening in. Really appreciate you. And I'll see you guys later.
Oh, definitely. Okay, again, thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Mala. I'll leave the links to our channels in the description. Subscribe to Codinterview. Follow us on Twitter. This has been Andrew, guys. See you next time.
See ya.